What is up? Today I got to do something awesome. I'm just back from it now. Here's a look at what we did. It's not a lot of video, but this is what we actually did with a car club, a Studebaker car club. We did a scavenger hunt for the very, very first time ever for me and also for my father-in-law, Will. Neither of us had actually done a scavenger hunt, and it showed because, well, not necessarily him. He did everything absolutely perfect. I apparently missed a whole page on the scavenger hunt because I didn't know somebody had printed more stuff for the scavenger hunt on the back side of the page. So I just did the one page. We still didn't come in last. Somehow we did not come in last, but we could have done so much better. We would have had almost all of them right, except for the fact that I messed up all that with the scavenger hunt. But it was a fun time, and we got to go cruise around in these old classic Studebaker cars. And I'll put in a picture right here. We got to see this really awesome post office. It was a post office that we all met at to start out the whole scavenger hunt thing. This post office, it was old school. At this place, it was so country out there. But it was so great. The guy running the post office, they closed. They only were open for a few hours or so on Saturday, and literally they were supposed to have already closed, but they stayed open for us. It's a really cool little old school post office. And it was funny because the guy running the post office was like, if everybody's good, if nobody needs anything else, I'm going to head out of here because I need to cut down a tree to make sure that my cows don't get out of this fence or whatever on his property. That shows you how rural this place was, but it was so awesome. So this is the place, the pictures I showed you, that's a place of where we started out, and we went on this whole scavenger hunt. I didn't record the whole thing because really, to be honest, multitasking is not my forte, and it took a lot to actually to try to figure out directions and give directions, and then also figure out landmarks that we're supposed to keep an eye out for and all this other stuff. But I hope you enjoy it. It was fun, and I'm definitely gonna do it again if they do it again. I love these old cars. I love classic cars. I love older vehicles. That's my thing. I just love them. And it was just fun just hanging out and doing something goofy like that. But yeah, it was a blast. This is my Saturday, so I hope you enjoy it. All right, well, this is going to be the second. This is the first time that I've ever done this. The scavenger hunt. All right. Scavenger hunt in the Studebaker. This would be really awkward if the car didn't start. Okay, so let's go with south. Okay, I gotta be good at my go south and southeast. That was like 5 seconds and we already like missed the first thing. That was great. Hey, but we figured it out. Okay, so it's gonna be the left on the 185 now. At the stop sign, turn right on US 441. All right, now we're trying to figure out where nature and culture meet. Yeah, it's.
We're gonna have to go past it.
Yeah. So they're messing with us over here. Okay, I see how it is. All right. Well, we did the actual scavenger hunt, and we forgot a whole page. That is not even partially my fault. That's 100% my fault. We're at a gas station getting gas so we can actually get back. But we missed a whole freaking page of the scavenger hunt. Dang it, man. All right, like I said, this video is weird. Usually I do my other videos on Saturday or Sunday morning or whatever, like the Marvin tries, the whatever videos that I got on deck. It's been a little hectic. This was an all-day event that I went through. I mean, it was an hour drive there, an hour drive back, and that wasn't even counting the actual scavenger hunt, which took a while. So, but it was fun. We had some laughs. We got lost a couple times, which was hilarious, especially literally couple blocks away from where we started, which was absolutely hilarious. But, oh, and also get this. Okay, anybody watch that episode of The Office? This is exactly what happened. Okay, you ever watch that episode of The Office where Michael Scott does a 5K, but he doesn't make it a loop, and he just basically does the 5K 5 kilometers from the actual office. So after everybody's exhausted, they got to walk all the way back to the office. This is essentially what happened with the scavenger hunt. We ended up 50 miles away from where we started, and we at first agreed to drive somebody back to their car so they could ride with somebody else. So we agreed at first that we were going to drive them back to the car. We get to the actual final location, we realize how far away it is and how far out of the way. We're like, what the heck? Fortunately, the guy was super nice. He had somebody else that lived back in that area where we started it, and he got a ride with them. But it was hilarious. It was literally like the episode of The Office where, like, why can't you make it a circle? Why could you not just make this whole thing a circle so we could end up kind of a little bit maybe back to where we started? But that's just the way it was. It was a hilarious, fun time. I can't wait to do more cool stuff like that. And actually, I can't wait for actually doing more videos and giving you some more updates on what's actually going on in this general area. There's some stuff in the works that might or might not happen. I'm not going to like go out and actually tell you what's happening until we know what's actually happening. But then we will tell you. All right. That's basically it. That's what we got for you this week. Next week, I got some other stuff planned. I also, I'm going to be writing out some skits actually, because I did a couple skits on this channel a while back, but I want to do more of those too. More actual funny skits. I want to do that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But for this week, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.